everyone. In this video, we are going to see the summary and analysis of the poem The Cambridge Ladies Who Live in Furnished Souls, written by E.E. Cummings. E.E. Cummings was an American writer. His period was between 1894 and 1962. His original name is Edward Estlin Cummings. He is popularly known as E.E. Cummings. He was an American poet, painter, essayist, author, and playwright. He was born on October 14, 1894 in Cambridge, Massachusetts, United States. His parents were Edward Cummings and Rebecca Haswell. He studied Latin and Greek at Cambridge Latin High School and Bachelor of Arts and Master of Arts degrees at Harvard University. His first published poems appeared in 8 Harvard Poets in 1917. His other notable works are The Enormous Room, Tulips and Chimneys, E.I.M.I., Hymn, Santa Claus, A Morality, and Fairy Tales. He is regarded as one of the most important American poets of the 20th century. He wrote approximately 2,900 poems. He is associated with modernist freeform poetry. In 1952, the Harvard University awarded him an honorary seat as a guest professor. He died of stroke on September 3, 1962 in Madison, New Hampshire, United States at the age of 67. Now let's see some details about his poem, The Cambridge Ladies Who Live in Furnished Souls. This poem was published in 1923 in Tulips and Chimneys. It is about the differences in social classes, ignorance, and reality. The speaker judges the Cambridge women for the fiction they engage in and their lack of interest in the real world. It is a modern sonnet exposing the repressiveness of the New England genteel society. In this poem, the poet speaks about the lives of women who lived around the poet and whom he could not help but critique. Now let's see the lines of the poem. The Cambridge ladies who live in furnished souls are unbeautiful and have comfortable minds. Also, with the church Protestant blessings, daughters and centered, shapeless spirited. They believe in Christ and Longfellow, both dead, are invariably interested in so many things. At the present writing, one still finds delighted fingers knitting for the is-it poles? Perhaps, while permanent faces coyly bandy scandal of Mrs. N and Professor D, the Cambridge ladies do not care above Cambridge if sometimes in its box of sky lavender and cornerless, the moon rattles like a fragment of angry candy. Till now, we have seen the lines of the poem. Now let us see the summary of the poem. The speaker notes that ladies living in Cambridge are unbeautiful and they have comfortable minds. This suggests that these women are ignorant and have some fundamental disinterest in life around them. The speaker says that they are with the church Protestant blessings. The women go to church and believe themselves to be good people because of it. They are within the blessings of the church and therefore do not feel as though there is anything about themselves they need to critique. Their daughters are unscented, shapeless spirited. Their young daughters are turning out in the same way that these women are. They are going to be just as uninteresting and spiritless. The second stanza begins with the speaker stating that the same uninteresting women believe in Christ and Longfellow. Both of these men, who are suggestive of the women's understanding of the world, are dead. This suggests that they are uninterested in and unattached to modernity. Their modern world is moving around them in a way that does not inspire them as past ideas do. The speaker suggests that it is important for these women to be out and about. They are invariably interested in so many things. It is clearly a sarcastic statement. They go to parties, attend various functions, and pretend to care about the ins and outs of their neighbors' lives. At the present moment, the speaker says, they still find ladies within this group knitting for the is-it poles. This clever statement alludes to the passing interest these women show in various causes. The speaker is mimicking what he sees as their broader ignorance about the world. While they might pretend to care about a cause for a limited time, it is only a passing fancy that allows them to participate in society. These women are always concerned with scandals. Their ears are always turned to which scandal is next. The social mask they wear ensure that they fit in and are always prepared for gossip. The poem concludes with a wonderful example of imagery. The Cambridge ladies do not care if above Cambridge the moon rattles like a fragment of angry candy. These women, whose understanding of the world is so limited, partially by their own choice and partially by their station in life, wouldn't notice if the moon shook. In short, the speaker begins the poem by describing the Cambridge women. These women are not beautiful, live comfortable lives, and are happy in their ignorance. They do not have the mental capacity or the willingness to engage with issues outside their own social bubbles. They wear masks, creations to help them fit in as they move from one function to the next and pretend to care about one cause for a limited period of time. The poet concludes, these women would not notice if the moon rattled in the sky above their heads. Till now, we have seen the summary of the poem. Now let us see the analysis of the poem. It is a 14-line poem, a sonnet. It was first published in Tulips and Chimneys in 1923. At the time of its publication, it was untitled, but since then, it has come to be known by its first line. This poem does not follow traditional poetic convention. There is a lack of consistent capitalization or punctuation in this poem. The word order or syntax is also quite jumbled at points. The literary devices used in this poem are imagery, alliteration, enjambment, and sibilance. The tone of this poem is sarcastic and judgmental. The poet has used sarcasm throughout this poem. The speaker passes judgment on these women from his own perspective. The themes of this poem are social norms and ignorance. The Cambridge ladies do not have a decent understanding of their contemporary world, nor would they notice if something terrible were to happen to the entire planet, like the moon rattling. The meaning of this poem is that some people, specifically these Cambridge women and people like them, live lives that separate them from reality. They create fiction around them that allows them to operate without ever dealing with reality. Till now, in this video, we have seen the summary and analysis of the poem, The Cambridge Ladies Who Live in Furnished Souls, written by E.E.Cummings in an elaborate manner. Hope you would have understood it very clearly. Thank you for listening. For more videos on English language and literature, subscribe and watch our YouTube channel, English Langlit Waves.